say you have a knee injury or a challenge. Well, the cells in that area hold on to the information from the injury. Could be emotion, could be an injury, could be some kind of health situation, dis-ease. The new cells keep coming in, yet the old cell passes the information from old cell to new cell. So now the new cell in the shoulder or the knee acts and behaves like the old cell because it inherited the information of the injury. In that way, people pass on cell memory, cell memory. Yogis call it karma. They say if you hold stuff, all karma is stuff you hold on to. Anything you hold, physical, emotional, cell memory, emotion, belief, judgment, anything you hold on to, guess what? The universe brings it to you again. Like a computer. Anything you got on the computer, you turn it on, you get that again. You rest here, guess what you don't do? You don't hold things. By the way, take note of this. We as a group, are all resting here. We started off, it wasn't that way. I said, everyone take a breath, drop in. Now we're collectively resting here in this state. That is not what most people do out there. You know, people come to our seminars and often I can see they're like, oh, that's nothing, it's just being quiet or being, this is the most powerful thing I've come across on this planet. When you rest here, your cells increase nitric oxide levels. Nitric oxide is like a super compound that totally is all about anti-aging, longevity, and transpersonal experiences. They studied thousands of people and they found that people with a strong field, the people with stronger vital state of the field, considerably less prone to depression, autoimmune health challenges, and chronic pain. In other words, there's a direct correlation to the strength, vitality of this field and health. They also found that when people sleep, the field goes out another 5 to 10 feet. When you relax your brain, the field gets stronger. When yogis and Siberian shamans go into healing zone, it goes out even further. Some had really big fields, some of these Siberian shaman folks, yogis, these kind of folks. In my life, most of the things that I do and the lasers I develop, our lasers combine, I didn't mention this yet, our lasers combine a second technology called scalar wave technology. Scalar wave technology is different than the laser. It's what Tesla was involved in. People heard of Nikola Tesla? Well, now everyone's seen the cars, but the Tesla guy, he was really into scalar energy. Why? Because scalar energy is the energy that surrounds things. So our laser has a technology in it. No other laser, every other laser, you use it on knee, on this, you don't feel relaxed. I've used a lot of lasers. No other laser relaxes you as you use it. This laser is unique. Why? Because we've patented an approach to digitally processing the light into scalar waves. And I'll get into that a little bit later. Yet from my perspective, the goal of how I live my life and use our products, and most important here, everyone take a breath. Stop right here. Well, guess why I like to live in this state constantly? Guess what happens when your brain waves are relaxed? Energy gets stronger. See if you notice. I notice clear as day. If I slow down and go and just hold this state, this state opens, relaxes. Let me put it like this. It's like your cell phone, right? You use the cell phone, right? And after a little while, it doesn't work, right? So what do? Everything works like this. You know, I know this sounds kind of esoteric and kind of out there. It's not out there at all. I tell people, you know, there's nothing out there about this. You know, everything we use, cars, cell phones, computers, homes, cities, everything works on the same principle, energy. And not just stuff we use, everything in the universe, elements, stars, cells. Every single thing in the universe works, planets. Same principle, energy equals productivity. This is not some esoteric principle. In my life, why do I use this technology? If I'm working on a cell, I want to energize the cell. If I'm working on a muscle, I want to energize the muscle. If I'm working on a tooth, I want to bring energy. Why? The energy brings blood. It stimulates the cell to get back on track to rebuilding and regenerating new cells. This is not esoteric. It's not complicated. It's really basic principle. I am attracted to participating with the regenerative process that's going on here. To me, laser light is like food. I use light as a food source. I want to stimulate and regenerate everything in my body. In the same way, it's clear as day when someone comes and they're thinking, judging, criticizing, clear as day. Because their nervous system is exhibiting. If you're trained to see that, it's clear as day. What I'm saying is that, and again, my view is, if you want to unwind, come and hang out with us. If you don't, that's okay. A lot of people don't want to unwind here on planet Earth. That's fine. We've all been through parts of our journey where we were busy and had to be doing stuff and didn't have so much for this. Well, for me, in my life, I find the more I unwind and come here, geez, I get way more done. Life is way more enjoyable. I'm more effective at the things that I do. Everything works beautifully here. It's a wonderful place.